All right, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostle and elders of Great Millstone. All right. Honors and salutations to you brothers preaching this word in sincerity and faith. All right. And Shalom to you sincere followers and listeners thereof. Okay. So yeah, we're just going to jump straight into the lesson. The Lord's will just be edifying. All right. This Amos 5:10, it says, they hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Yeah, they hate. That's why they hate us. That's why really 2/3 of our people hate us, and Esau hates us. Because we expose him for all the wickedness that he does. He's getting exposed on the daily from his own people, articles and news coming out. And then you got us out there every day condemning you in the scriptures, and that's what they hate most, because everybody be like, who are you to judge this and that? Because this society was founded off of the Bible, supposedly. So when we condemn you through the scriptures, that's what they hate most, because we're telling you that you're a red Hebrew Edomite.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the worst thing you could be. It's worse than any racial slur or calling you a cracker, this or that. The worst thing to be called is an Edomite, because you have great future judgment coming for you. And that's what these Edomites think. They escaped their judgment because they never got punished for any of the wickedness that they've done. But your judgment is still on the way. All right?
That's right. That's right.
Saving the best for last. Because the story, it's all about Jacob and Esau, so you got to go out with a bang. You're going to get your judgment, but it's going to come in due time. And your time is very, very soon. Your judgment coming. Okay. You already are getting judged. Really.
That's right.
At least the low level Edomites, I'll say.
That's right. It says Amos 5:10. It says they hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Mm-hmm. And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly. You can get that in Galatians too. For am I therefore become your enemy?
Kind.
Yeah, they abhor him that speaketh uprightly, because we're the only ones that speak upright. Everybody else out here, they ain't doing it. They ain't speaking against the wickedness that you red Hebrew Edomites push out to society. All right, who else is out there speaking up against LGBT? All right, GMOs, these red Hebrew Edomites, the wickedness of our people, you 2/3 Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and everything else that goes on in this society that's unjust. Nobody else is doing that but us. Mm-hmm. And that's the main reason why they hate seeing us, because we're standing up boldly and proclaiming the wickedness of this place, man.
That's right. This Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth?
And that's exactly why they're trying to paint us as the enemy, because we speaking nothing but the truth, 144% truth.
So what I was just gonna add, which the truth is what? Total opposition. The truth is an enemy to a lie. Mm-hmm. Righteousness is opposition, is an enemy to what? To wickedness. Yeah. The light is opposition to what? To the darkness. I got this right here. This is Sirach chapter 33 verse 14. Good is said against evil.
Oh, yeah, I was about to look for that.
God, I figured good is said against this Sirach 33:14. Good is said against evil.
Yeah, and who are the good? We are, all right. And who are the evil? First and foremost, you red Hebrew Edomites and everybody else who's coming against this word.
Yep.
And that's basically everybody else in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else in this entire world is evil, because it's only a select few men that actually stands up and are good.
Mm-hmm.
You keep going.
Yeah, it says good is said against evil, and life against death.
Yeah, good is said against evil, and life is against death. That's the balance. We have to have that opposition, and that's how we know who the wicked are. All right, because who are coming against us, and why would you come against us?
Mm-hmm.
All right, out of all the wickedness that actually goes on in this society, you want to sit here and come up against us, it just further proves that you are the wicked and that you're evil. You can be protesting or speaking up against anything, yet people want to have an issue with what we're doing. You know, they see the news clip, get offended, all right, and then they bug out because what you're saying is true. They think that they when they hear what we're saying, they try to say like, oh, you're a terrorist, you're an extremist, this and that. Why am I an extremist for speaking what the Bible says? It's not like we just made this up off the top of our head. We're telling you right out of the Bible. It's not even like we're speaking it out of our own opinion. We're telling you straight from the scriptures. Because if it wasn't in there, we wouldn't be speaking it.
That's right. It says, good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly.
Yeah, and that's how we know who the sinner is, man, because they're the ones who coming against us.
Yep.
All right, and we're the godly because we're the only ones standing up for the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Ain't nobody else out here doing that.
That's right.
Everybody else out here just committing iniquity, sin upon sin. All right, and they love to do it. And everybody else is, and it's like the scriptures saying about you being persecuted for righteousness' sake. All right.
Okay.
And that's how we know who the sinners are, because why are they coming against us? It's not because we actually went out here and did something physically to anybody. No, all we're doing is speaking, and we're so bad for just speaking, because why? We're the only ones coming in the spirit of truth, spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
And when you speak the words of truth, when like the other scripture, when a man departs from evil, he maketh himself a prey. Not quoting it verbatim, but that's why we are the prey, because we're departing from evil. We're separating ourselves, being separate from this world, from these people.
This is St. Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake.
Yeah, so we're really blessed because we're being persecuted for righteousness' sake, for doing the right thing.
Yep.
How many people? A lot of people out here get persecuted for doing wickedness. They're getting persecuted because they're evil. We're actually getting persecuted for doing something, for just works, for doing the right thing. All right, we're not out here actually doing iniquity, committing sin, or doing abominable acts. No, man, we out here just doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And we're being persecuted just for that in itself. Yet, you should count yourself blessed for being persecuted. You know, rejoice.
Yeah,
be happy about that.
That's right. That's right. Because it's for the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. It's for righteousness' sake. You know, it's not for like the scriptures say, let us not suffer as an evildoer. You know, because with the through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the works and the deeds that we're doing are actually good. You know, all right, we're doing good works in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay, to glorify Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know. All right, in the body, it says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven."
Yeah, ours. That's what we're going to receive. All right, Lord willing, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, for continuing to endure and continuing to do the right thing, receiving the kingdom of heaven. That's what this is all about. We know that this place is going to be destroyed, and how we're going to be delivered out of destruction for being. Part of it is being persecuted for righteousness' sake. All right, continuing to do the right thing even though we're being persecuted. You know, not letting the incredulity of them trouble you, because that's part of the persecution. People that's persecuting us, they're saying that what you're doing is wrong. Oh, you listening to the white man's book. Oh, that's the white man's knowledge. Jesus, his name is Jesus. He's not black. He's every color. This and that. You're a hate group. You're part of a what's that word they say?
Hate group. Yeah, cult. Yeah.
Just saying all type of stuff just to make you feel bad for what you're doing when you're actually doing the right thing. You know, that's them demons on them trying to put demons on you, make you feel like you're not doing the right thing when you really are. That's why they coming at you so tough.
Yep. Yep, that's right. You know. I read that this again. This is St. Matthew chapter 5, verse 10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven."
You can read that again.
Yeah, it says, this is St. Matthew 5 and 10. It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." Yeah, and I had a precept who is going into that. This is 1 Peter 3 and 14. Well, no, I'll start up a little up. This is 1 Peter 3 and 12. "For the eyes of the Lord are over the righteous, and his ears are open unto their prayers. But the face of the Lord is against them that do evil. And who is he that will harm you, if ye be followers of that which is good?"
Yeah, nobody's gonna harm us because we're doing the good works. We're doing righteous works. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai has his hedge around us for doing the righteous works, as long as we continue to do them.
Yep.
That's what, like the scripture said in the Sirach, strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord's gonna fight for you. Yep. What's part of fighting for you? Keeping you protected, keeping you safe.
Yep.
We got the brother, brother Kanak on the line too. You joined in.
Shalom, Akim.
Anything you want to say, you could jump in.
Gone.
Verse 14. "But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled."
And we suffering for righteousness' sake, all right? Because we're doing nothing but righteous works. We're not harming anybody. Like the elder brother you call, he did a video going into that. Like people that know us in the world that don't even know that we do the work. All right, they have nothing but positive things to say about us because we don't do anything wrong to anybody. On our day-to-day walk, when we coming across people, we actually treat people with the most respect out of everybody else in this world. They be assholes, dirtbags. All right, they'll stab you in the back, steal money from you. All right, just do all type of dirtbag stuff to you. But men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we don't do any of that, man. So people have nothing to say against us. All right, even if they find out that we're doing this work, they'll be like, "Damn, like that's crazy you're doing that." Yet, as far as how you treated me individually, like as a person, I would have never known because you did nothing but good to me.
Gone. I got a precept.
Gone.
Yeah, this is Psalms 34 and 17. It says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles."
Yeah, the Lord's going to deliver us out of all of our troubles because we got a lot of troubles on the way. The day of Jacob's trouble, that's going to be a lot, man. All right, and more persecution is coming. Yet the Lord is going to deliver us out of all of our troubles, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, as long as we're continuing on in the faith and continuing to do righteous works. We know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is going to take care of us. Who, like the scripture say, it's a rock. Who has ever trusted in the Lord and been confounded?
Right, I'll continue.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
It says, "The Lord is nigh to them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such be of a contrite spirit."
Yeah, and that's us, really, because we're the most humble guys out there. We have a contrite spirit. We're not proud, boastful. All right. We're meek and lowly, man.
Right. It says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all."
Yeah, many are the affliction of the righteous, man. So we're going to have a lot of afflictions. All right, going through this life, going through this world. All right. Yet the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, He's going to deliver you out of all the things that you go through, and you have to have faith in that.
Right, that's about it.
Yeah, I'll just jump back to where I left off in 1 Peter. This is back in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. And if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be afraid, because what can man do to you, man? Nothing. As long as you trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, can't nobody do anything to you. All right, unless Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai allows it. All right. So you have to have faith that nothing's going to happen to you, because what are you doing? You're doing everything that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai commanded you to do.
It says,
right. If I can say this, yeah, we're doing good works.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the labor that we're laboring is that these are good, these are acceptable. What we're doing is acceptable to Yahweh Shema Shai. So of course He's going to save us, during the time of need. Okay, even now when we call on His name, He saves us out of all of our afflictions. I just want to throw that in there.
No, yeah, I agree. Just like when you see like Esau, his weird ass, he got his little I don't know what you call him, a so-called therapist or whatever. But pretty much they have a thing where it's called if you have a tough time making a decision, or will easily help you make a decision, just weigh out the pros with the cons. So in a spiritual sense, we will hope at the end all be pretty much when it's all said and done, that the Heavenly Father looks at our good works, towards His name, more those pros more outweigh the cons of us us fall short in the flesh, ultimately. But yeah, you was pulling something. Okay, you got it.
All right, now you can go ahead. I'm looking for it.
All right, I'm gonna continue on. Back in 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 15. But sanctify the Lord power in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and that's what they do with us. They falsely accuse us as evildoers. All right, and you can read that the last bit of it again.
It says having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and Esau, he's Red Hebrew Edomites. They're being ashamed because he's trying to depict us as evil, and when people actually look into it, they see like, man, these guys, they're not even saying anything wrong. What they're actually saying is true. But these Red Hebrew Edomites, they want to speak evil of us because we are speaking the truth. He doesn't want to get exposed, because if anybody actually sits back and listens to us, then they can't argue anything. You can't say, there's no rebuttal to what we're saying. All right, even these Red Hebrew Edomites that actually came up to our camp, all right, that came across different camps. I'm sure a lot of guys, brothers, could say that different Red Hebrew Edomites that may have stopped by, they'll sit back and listen for a second, and then they can't argue nothing. They'll just agree with what you're saying, even if they're Red Hebrew Edomite. They just accept their judgment and be like, yeah, we are the devil. There's nothing you can say about it.
Yeah, and if I could say this, it just says in verse 15, be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you, with meekness and fear. First and foremost, dealing with our people, all right, because this is only for the nation of Israel, let alone the elect. All right, that's why we're out in the highways and hedges. All right, hey man, that's why we have YouTube. All right, because it's a lot of lies out there. It's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord set up us from our apostle elders on down. Okay, great millstone, 144% truth to issue nothing but answers. All right, you know, even in going to you damn devils, you Edomites. All right. Hey, just like through the Spirit helped on the apostles to start doing a series of, look, this is why we call you the devil. All right, you know. So these these are the things we're supposed to be ready to do and not ashamed of, neither, not running away from it. All right, when you see the demonization come on approach, you know, you don't supposed to fall back. All right. Verse verse what else? Oh yeah, verse 16. Having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed. See, they're going to be ashamed at the end of the day, man. Because what? They're going to be ashamed when what? When they see the strangeness of our salvation. When they see certain men get spiritual power. When they see the Lord glorify and justify his servants, the prophets. Okay, you know, his elect. It says, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you as of evildoers, they may be ashamed that falsely accuse your good conversation in Hamashiach Yahushai. For it is better, if the will of the Most High be so, that ye suffer for well doing than for evil doing.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
And that's what we're suffering for, is well doing. Because we're not doing anything wrong. We're actually doing good works, righteous works. Yet we're gonna suffer for doing that, because this world is evil and the wicked are in rulership. Because because everybody that sees us, you know, sees the videos. Why would out of all the other videos on YouTube, you got all type of stuff on YouTube that's not getting flagged yet. Our videos get flagged. Our videos get reported. They call us extremists and this and that. What about nobody want to speak about on the main news? They're not even talking about the Virginia governor that's a racist. But here it is. You want to talk about us in a bad manner and everything, when stuff gets revealed about you at Hebrew Edomites every single day, and it's not even reported on the main news.
Yeah, I got a precept.
Mm-hmm.
This is Second Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Yep.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers. Just all these different things that the scripture is saying. One of those being, false accusers, because they're going to accuse us of doing evil things, which, a lot of people are going to see that what we're doing is righteous, and they're going to convert.
Yep.
You have a lot of the gainsayers that are going to convert, but then you have a lot of those who are going to come against us because of those false accusations. Incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, right? Like the brothers were going into. These are actually good works that we're performing, okay? Going out on the highways and hedges, doing videos, right? The scriptures speak about how the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our labor of love, and how, we preach good tidings. You see, how beautiful are those, how beautiful are the feet of those who bring good tidings upon the mountain that bring good tidings. Who's that talking about? It's talking about the men that the Heavenly Father have set up to teach the Bible. So you're going to have some that are going to listen to the Bible and hear and be converted, and then you're going to have some that are going to gainsay. You're going to have some that are going to teach against it, and you're going to have some that are going to, talk about it and talk about the men in a negative aspect. Those are despisers of those that are good, because the whole concept of good nowadays in today's world is distorted. Right? The so-called white man told you what? That good is evil and evil is good, as the scriptures say. And then, if brothers want to jump in, hey, please, Bubba Shah. It says traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High.
Yeah, and that's the vibration that these red Hebrew Edomites push on the world for you to be lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He wants you to overindulge in all the pleasures of the flesh, whether it's gambling, all right, overly drinking, overly partying, all right, overly indulgent in sex, just like everything. Lovers of pleasures, whatever pleasures you, all right. He wants you to put all of that first before Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And you can see that clearly when you look at our people. 2/3 of our people. That's exactly what they are. Lovers of pleasure. Lovers of themselves. Everything that the brother was been reading. That's how you know that we're in the last days. Are we in perilous times? Look at how people treat each other. Nobody treats each other with love. Everybody want to come against us and say love beats hate, this and that. Well, you hate your own goddamn neighbor. You don't show your neighbor no love, but then you want to come across us talking about where's the love, this and that. Where's the love? Where's the damn love with you, man? You don't show your own neighbor the love. You don't show nobody love. Everybody they show each other hate in this society. We show the most love, man.
Yeah, it says the same after the 24th chapter, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. That's the time that we're in, and it's only gonna get worse. And more blatant.
Yep.
You people are blatantly going to show your hatred towards each other,
Yeah.
You were saying something, Mark?
Yeah, it's a Jake phone messing
up. You going a little bit in and out.
Loving the. Okay, brothers. Hey, go ahead and take it over.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Prayers, I'm going to Sodom, but
it was Jay going back in and out. Like Jay, he must be on the bridge right now.
That's what he was saying.
Yeah. Well, you got. Did you have a precept? Well, you could pick up where he was at on it. See if he was reading on it, the precept.
Where did the brother leave off?
Second Timothy's.
Oh, okay, come. Yep.
Hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
So it won't be edited out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just continue it on to the brother pick back up.
Signal clear up.
This is back in 2 Timothy 3 and 4. It says, traitors, heedy, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. And even the scriptures say, marvel not, because even Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light. Because hey, Satan is an angel on the left-hand side.
Yep.
All right. So it says, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away.
Yeah. And we turn away from these people. You gotta separate yourself. Be separate.
Yep. Be holy.
Be holy.
Yep.
Because these people, they're vile and they're evil and wicked. All right. All the different things that the brother read in 2 Timothy's, that's these people out here in the world. And that's how you know we're in the last days.
Yeah, these are the spirits that these people have on them, and these spirits we read earlier, good against evil. Okay, the godly against the sinner. These spirits that are on these people, misery loves company. So what? Just like the elder brother Yahweh Call, he goes into like the zombie movies, like 28 Days Later or whatnot. These people are bitten, so their whole game plan is what? to bite you, to bite another person, to infect another person with what?
Yep.
With these demons. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's
They get mad when they see us because we're not in the same spirit as them. We don't have demons on us.
We're
like
not
them.
affected.
Yeah, because we don't have these demons on us like they do. These demons try to mess with us, but we don't give heed to these demons. All right, we rebuke them. These people, they give heed to them. All right, they embrace them. All right, they just accept it and allow more demons to even jump on them. And then they look at us and they see us like we're glowing. All right, we got the spirit on us. We're lively. All right, we're not bugged out. They can't comprehend all that, and they want us to be in the same low state as them. But yet, that's how you know we're in the last days, because everybody is showing they have these demons on them, and it's only continuing to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
As we get closer to the end of this society, the end of the Hebrew Edomites world, it's only going to get worse as far as how these people treat each other. And you see that now. More crime is increasing. All right, random shootings, stabbings, killings, robberies.
It's ended off on that.
Yeah.
Through the spirit, you know. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Yeah, and iniquity is only increasing, so the love of many is just waxing worse and worse. People don't even show love to each other no more. Yet you got everybody out there that always say that come across us and say love beats hate, or why are y'all a hate group, this and that. When those same guys that come against us, you literally show hate to everybody, to your neighbor, to your fellow American citizens, so called. You show hate to everybody else in this world, but then you want to come to us talking about love this and love that when you don't even show yourself in love.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how you know this world is just waxing worse and worse, and iniquity is just increasing more and more. We actually see it. These people don't see it because why? They don't have a spiritual eye, and they're actually in the world, so they can't. How are you going to be able to see what's going on in the world when you are in the world?
Mm-hmm.
We're not part of this world, so we can see everything going on.
Yep. It says, verse 13, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is enduring until the end. No matter the tribulations or afflictions that we go through, or the persecutions, all right, whatever happens or befalls us, we have to endure everything until the end. That's what it's all about.
Like you referenced earlier in Sirach 4:28, strive for the truth unto the death. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. You know?
Yeah.
Just a precept to what we're reading right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Hey man, it's a fight. No, right? It's a continual fight too until all right, till we're on the chariots, Lord's will. That's what we're striving for. All right, for that deliverance. All right, and which is either through death or deliverance. All right, because either way, it's a deliverance. Because those that die in Yahweh Shai, they're gonna rise first in the chariots. Thus forth, you being delivered. You know,
Mm-hmm.
It's a win-win scenario, and that's what we're striving for. All right. Okay, we're at the gate, all right. You know, we're at the door of this thing, and Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai is at the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all right.
That's right.
Hey, it says that in Revelation, behold, I knock at the door. All right.
Yeah, like brother said, the movie The Bird Box, when she was knocking at the door.
Hey, spirit. You see? So yeah, hopefully this lesson was edifying, all right, to the sincere Akyam. We're gonna go ahead and close out once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakak Kodash. All right. Shalom to elect. Keep fighting, man. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.